I'm going to talk a little bit about the vitality oils and cooking. The essential oils, the vitality line, as probably everyone knows, they've got the white label, and they were labeled specifically for dietary use. So we can actually ingest those oils. Young Living did that as a measure to be FDA compliant. So there are 4 different types of the vitality oils. We have the citrus oils, which is like lemon, which is one of my favorites, lime, grapefruit, bergamot, orange, tangerine, which I love. The next group is the herbs, which is basil, lemongrass, rosemary, oregano, peppermint. The third type, spice, black pepper, which I use a lot of. Cinnamon bark, another favorite. I actually have added that to a few of the different fall treats that I made today. It's in the apple cider, I put it in the pumpkin spice bars, and I've also done that in apple pies and things like that. The next is the supplement, Vitality, which is frankincense, digice, and endoflex, and some others, the thieves. I actually love to cook. When I get time, I like to make new recipes or just create old ones using, maybe switching out a little bit of the seasonings that a recipe calls for. And I will actually put some of the vitality oils in there. So instead of like, if it calls for lemon juice, I might decrease the amount and then put like a drop of the lemon in my recipe. I've incorporated that into my classes. I have my classes at my home or a friend, and I'll take a couple different appetizers. I love to do appetizers, dips, and things like that, incorporating them in, and showing people another way to use the vitality oils, or just the oils in general. Let's see here. I also do open houses for my downline, so that's another way I do a lot of adding and mixing and trying some different things with the oils. I'll have my downline come, and then we do like an open house where people can, bring a friend, and they'll might be like from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. And so you can kind of come and go whenever you like. I'll do about 3 or 4 different appetizers, and I always try to get at least like 1 or 2 mixed with the essential oil, and then I'll have a drink there as well, generally like an apple cider, or I've done the lemonade, which was really good. One of the recipes that we had actually on our root empowerment that I tried, which was delicious. Then some of the other ways that I use the oils, I add the citrus oils a lot. I'll put those like the lemon, lime, I put in my vinaigrettes. I do salad dressings I don't generally buy. I try to make my own, and so what I'll do, if it calls again for lemon juice, I do both, the lemon oil and the lemon juice as well. I add my the lemon juice, or the lemon oil, I put that in poultry, I'll do that in soups, I do that on fish dishes, which my kids love. Kind of adds a nice, different, more concentrated flavor. The cinnamon bark, again, I love to put that into the seasonal items. I also use that in my coffee in the morning, which is just another way to get that health benefit. And I hope it kind of neutralizes the coffee and the caffeine. I also put it in my tea. I use thieves in my tea. Lavender you can add to lemonades, icings, cookies. The basil, I use basil, oregano, and thyme a lot. I'll put that in my homemade spaghetti sauce that I like to do. I also do that with chicken, like a roasted chicken. I do any type of meat dish, I'll add a drop or 2 as well to that. The celery seed and the dill, those are things that you can use for marinades. Again, you can put those in dips, salad dressings. They're good on veggies. If you create a marinade and you put this on your vegetables, and then you can put those either roast them or grill them. That's another way to add that. Black pepper, I usually add that to about anything that calls for regular pepper. What's nice is you don't get the green of like cracked black pepper if you're not a big fan. I added the black pepper into my cheese ball. I even put like a little bit in my my chicken salads, my soup recipes. Most every appetizer that I do, I'll put just a drop of black pepper in that as well. A couple tips though, if you're new to start using the essential oils in your cooking, is to start slow because the flavor is super concentrated. So it's better to add a little to start and then you can always add more. I would recommend using like a drop or even like a toothpick. You can put a toothpick, a clean toothpick, into your bottle of whatever essential oil you want to use and then put that into your dish and then taste it. Then you can always add more, but the problem is you can't take it out once you've added it. So I have ruined a few things and had to start over quite a few times because because it comes out kind of fast sometimes. You get one drop and then 3 drops, you know. So always start slow. And then another tip is to actually add it to the last stage, like after you're done cooking, versus putting it in to begin with, because unlike a dried herb, it'll lose its therapeutic value. So you want to add it if you can at the end when you're cooking. So if it's a marinara, you just add it at the very end, and you'll get that great flavor, and it still has the benefits of the oil in it. Baking, of course, you can't do that, but it's still okay. And for me and my family, my thing is I love to cook, and I love to show my love that way, and I feel like that's just kind of an extra health benefit that my family can get and we can use in our daily routine.